Hey, thank you for joining. My name is Gilbert, and I will be guiding you in a 35-minute gentle flow. And so, yeah, what you'll need today, if you have a block, feel free to grab a block. If you have some water, grab a glass of water, and your yoga mat. Otherwise, you shouldn't need too many things. I will be taking it pretty easy today. I've been teaching with Small World for about 2 years now. And I've taught at the library, different libraries around Nashville. I've taught at a couple of gyms for Small World Yoga, and I've also worked with middle schools and elementary schools, and as well as teaching one class a week at the studio in Music Row. So yeah, I'm excited to be a part of it. I'm excited to be doing this here with you. And let's go ahead and get started. And you can go ahead and take your space on your mat and lie down on your back and bring the bottoms of your feet together. We'll be starting in Supta Baddha Konasana. So as you're on your mat, laying on your spine, bottoms of your feet together and knees open wide. You can bring a hand to your stomach, hand to your chest. And just allow yourself to settle right here. Notice if you're holding any tension in your hips, or if you're trying to keep your legs lifted, allow them to lower as far as is comfortable without necessarily resisting that. Find a slight tuck here in your tailbone so you can get as much of your spine on the mat as is possible. Start to just notice your breath. Not doing anything to change it. Just feel it come, feel it go. Begin to breathe with more intention, taking a long, slow inhale through your nose. And open mouth, exhale. 2 more just like that, long, slow breath in through your nose. And open mouth, exhale. 1 more just like that, long, slow breath in. And breath out. Go ahead and seal your lips. And continue breathing in and out through your nose. Try to maintain that same pace. At any point in time, you start to focus, your attention drifts to other things. Feel free to bring it back to your breath. Go ahead and bring your feet flat on the mat. Not hips width distance apart. Just let your knees knock over to the left. Bring them up to the center. Take them over to the right. Back to center. Now exhale to the left. And center. Exhale to the right. And bring your knees into your chest. Just take some hip circles here. Holding the top of your knees. Taking them in maybe a counterclockwise direction to start. Again, try keeping as much of your tailbone on the mat. And then switching directions. And pause in the middle and begin to rock front to back. Just massaging your spine and building some momentum to come up into a comfortable seat. And if you're comfortable sitting with your legs crossed, go ahead and sit with your legs crossed. If you want to take a seat on a block, sometimes it helps just getting your hips up a little bit. You can take a block and take a seat there. And from here, roll your shoulders up and down your back. Tall through the crown of your head, chin slightly tucked. Let your arms rest at your sides. On your inhale, sweep them up. Hands to touch overhead. And exhale, bring your hands down through heart center, all the way towards the floor. Inhale, sweep them up. And exhale, let them come down. 1 more time, inhale, sweep them up. And exhale all the way down. And this time, inhale, sweep your hands high. Palms to touch overhead. Then exhale, just pause at your heart. Take a moment here to acknowledge yourself for showing up. For pressing play and doing this for yourself. Thank you for choosing to spend the next 35 minutes with me.
Now, if you have an intention or anything you'd like to set or a reason that's calling you to your mat, feel free to honor that. Feel free to acknowledge it. Otherwise, I just offer up this next time that we have together to do whatever it is that you need to do for yourself. So if you want to take these poses a little further, feel free to take them further. If you need to hold back, feel free to hold back. Or if something feels really good, feel free to stay with it as long as you need to. Then you can always hit pause and you can join us again, hit play, and keep things moving. Take one more breath in. And exhale, hands by your sides. And inhale, reach up. Now taking just a gentle twist here. Twist over your right shoulder. So you can bring your left hand to your side, right hand by your hips. Now sit up nice and tall and take your chin over your right shoulder. Lengthen on your breath out. And inhale, reach. Exhale, twist. One more breath in. Exhale, twist. And inhale, hands to center. Rise up. And exhale, twist in the opposite direction. Now, right hand over your near thigh, left hand by your hip, propping yourself up. And as you exhale, twist. Remember, sitting up tall, breathe in. And exhale, twist. One more breath in. Last breath out. And inhale, back to center. And exhale, twist right. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist left. Inhale, center. One more time, each side. Exhale to the right. Inhale, center. And exhale to the left. Inhale, center. Now go ahead and bring your right hand down to the mat. And exhale, reach your left arm up and over. Now keep rolling your left ribs back, right ribs forward. Reaching up as far as you can. Keep both hips square on the floor. And extend over. Now inhale, come up, both hands. And exhale, left hand to the mat. And exhale, reach your right arm up and over. As you inhale, reach. Exhale, maybe sink deeper, maybe stay right where you are. One more breath in. And last breath out. Inhale, come up. And exhale, right hand down, reach your left arm over. Inhale, both hands high. Exhale, left hand down, right arm over. One more time each side. Inhale, center. Exhale, reach to the right. Inhale, center. And exhale, reach to the left. Inhale, come to center. Hands together and exhale, slowly come forward into a tabletop, sitting over your ankles. So now shoulders over your wrists, knees over your hips. Now just in your tabletop pose, fingers spread wide. Ground evenly through your hands and take it to a cow pose as you breathe in. Lift your tailbone to the ceiling, shoulders down your back, and start to lift your chin, lift your gaze. Exhale, cat pose, press through your hands, round your back. Tuck your tailbone like you're trying to look towards your navel. Inhale, take it back up to cow. And exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. One more time, taking it each to cow. And exhale, cat. Come back into your tabletop. Now from your tabletop, extend your right leg straight back behind you. Now you can stay here. If you want to take it a little further, extend your left arm out in front of you. Now thumb up to the ceiling, pinky to the floor. Long here and engage. Take one more breath in. And now exhale, you can bring your elbow to knee, or just bring your knee into your chest or onto your spine. Inhale, send it back out. Exhale, round, bring your knee to your chest. Inhale, back up. Exhale, round. Inhale, out. And round. Last time, out. Last round. Kick it out. And exhale, tabletop. Now switching sides, left heel out. Now strong and active through your entire leg. So you're using your glute to lift your heel, but you're squeezing and engaging all your muscles to the bone. And you can keep your right arm down. If you want to take it a little further, extend through your right arm. Take a breath in. Exhale, you can bring your elbow to knee or just round your spine. Try to bring your knee to your nose. Inhale, out. Exhale, round. Inhale, round, out. Exhale, round. Two more, out. And round. Out. Last time rounding. into your tabletop. Take a breath here, bring your toes to touch, knees wide, and exhale, child's pose. So now in your child's pose, the wider you take your knees, the more of a hip opener this becomes. If you want to focus more on your lower back, you can keep your knees together and slowly lower your back. Now with your forehead grounded, maybe rock it a little side to side. If your forehead can't touch the mat, feel free to use a block here. You can rest your forehead on your block and let your arms relax. And take a deep breath in. Stay through this breath out. Do not take your hands long in front of you. Spread your fingers wide. And inhale, pull back up into a tabletop. And walk your hands long in front of you for a puppy pose. So hips stay over your knees. You're slowly going to lower your chest to the floor. Think of lifting your tailbone like you would in a cow pose. Maybe your forehead touches the mat. Maybe your forearms come down. Maybe your chin. Just try to maintain a long spine. Stay through one more breath out. And inhale, walk your hands back. Go ahead and tuck your toes. And down dog, send your hips up and back. Now your down dog, bend one knee straight, one leg, rock your hips a little side to side. And if you can, welcome a soft bend to your knees. Continue to press your chest to your thighs. If you're unfamiliar with down dog, a good way to test out the spacing for your down dog, you can take a plank pose. If you want to modify, you can always come down to your knees. But you want your shoulders over your wrists, heels over your toes to start. So even if you're in a plank or in your modified. And once you find that position, then you just send your hips up and back. And inhale here onto your toes. And exhale, tiptoe to a ragdoll. So feet stay about hips distance apart. You can grab opposite elbows here. Take a generous bend at your knees. Let the crown of your head hang heavy. You can rock and sway right to left. Let go of any tension you're holding in your back. So think of taking your gaze through your legs behind you. Really just let your arms relax. And if you're grabbing the elbows, switch your grip. Shake your head no, nod yes. Go ahead and release your grip. Heel toe your feet together. Chin stays tucked and unroll one vertebra at a time, all the way to standing. Pull your shoulders up and down your back. And inhale, sweep your hands high, extended mountain pose. Now here you're actively pressing down through your feet. Squeeze your quads, feel your kneecaps lift. Tailbone stays slightly tucked. Ribs knit in, so everything from your hips down is grounding. Everything from your hips all the way to your fingertips, think of lifting and extending. And take a breath in. And exhale, hands down by your heart. All the way to your side. And inhale, sweep them up. Exhale, bring them down. Inhale, sweep them up. Exhale, all the way down. Inhale up. Listen for the change. And exhale, open arm twist. This time take your left arm forward. Reach your right arm back. Now extending out through your fingertips. Notice if your hips want to shift. Try keeping your hips square towards the front of your room. Again, reaching wide. Stay through one more. Exhale. Inhale, back to your extended mountain pose. Exhale, switch sides. Right arm forward, left arm back. Again, notice the positioning here of your hips. Keep your thighs squeezed tight, hips forward. All the twisting is happening from your torso. Using the strength in your core to twist. Stay through one more. Exhale. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, open arm twist to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist right. Inhale, center. You grab onto your left wrist and exhale, take a side body stretch. Now, if this isn't available, you can just let your right hand fall to the side. And then just think of lifting your left arm over. Continue to press evenly through both feet. Stay through one more breath out for the side body stretch. And inhale up to center, grab onto your right wrist, lengthen, and exhale, pull over to the left. And no dumping here in your side body. Try to maintain length and space through your sides. And use your left arm to create some opening. And then exhale, maybe you deepen. Inhale up to center. Grab your left wrist and exhale, side body stretch. Inhale, center, grab your right. Exhale to the left. One more time each side. Inhale, center. Exhale, take it to the left. Inhale, center. Take it to, grab your right wrist, take it to the left. Inhale. Now take a back bend. Cactus your arms, pull your shoulders together, lift your heart to the ceiling. Inhale, mountain pose. And exhale, take a forward fold all the way down. Bring your hands to your shins and halfway lift. Now on your halfway lift, think of tilting your tailbone forward. So try to maintain a long spine. So if you're rounding, feel free to bring your hands as high up onto your legs as you can. It's where you find that long spine. Then once you find it, then tilt your pelvis forward. Maybe work your hands down towards your legs. And welcome a soft bend at your knees here. And take one more breath in. Now exhale, fold. And inhale, mountain pose. Bring your hands to touch overhead. Bring your hands down to your heart as you exhale. Now keep your right foot forward and take a short step back, coming into your warrior one. So your feet are a little about hips distance apart. Left foot's on the mat. Pinky side edge down. Hips square towards the front of your room. Fingertips reach high to the ceiling. Now strong here in your foundation. Take a breath in, extend. And now exhale, open arm twist. Take your left arm forward and reach your right arm back. Again, hips stay pointing towards the front of your mat. Arms reach wide at opposite ends of the room. Stay through this exhale. Inhale, take it back up to your warrior one. Grab onto your left wrist and take another side body stretch here. Rolling your left ribs back, right rib slightly forward. Keeping your chin off of your chest. Maybe take it up and to the left. Take one more breath in. Stay through the breath out. Inhale back to your warrior one. And exhale, take a back bend. Now inhale, straighten your front leg. And exhale, pyramid pose. Now from here, you can bring your hand to your shin. You can bring your hands to the floor. You can always use your block. So if you're using your block, and bring it to the inside. Maybe put one hand there. Bring both hands to it. But in your pyramid pose, try maintaining level hips and a long spine as you lengthen, breathe in. Exhale, fold a little deeper. Deep breath in. Exhale, fold. And one more breath in. Exhale, fold. And inhale, rise all the way back up. And exhale, take your warrior one. Inhale, reach. And open up to your warrior two. So warrior two, your stance doesn't need to be super wide. Just heels in line or heel to the arch of your foot. Hips and shoulders facing the same direction. Reaching wide as you feel more comfortable in this pose and gradually making it deeper. Taking your front leg further out in front of you, but your knee always stays over your ankle. And your back leg is active, long engaged. Press to the pinky side edge of your foot. Reach your arms wide. Go ahead and flip your front palm. Inhale, reverse forward. Now take it up and back. A little to no weight here in your left hand. You can rest it on your thigh. Extend and take it to a side angle pose, bringing your right arm to your right knee. Left arm high to the ceiling. Hold and breathe here. So dumping onto your right leg. You can bring your right hand. Again, you can use a block here. And take one more breath in. Stay through your breath out. And inhale, reverse triangle, straighten your front leg. Reach high. And now triangle pose. Open your arms out to a T. Knock your hips back. Reach forward and then down. Try to maintain a strong, straight right leg. And you can use a block here. You can bring your hand to your shin. You can keep your hand at your thigh. Hold, breathe, and reach. Here for 3. Stay for 2. And inhale, bring both arms out to a T. Parallel your feet. And exhale, take a wide leg forward fold. You can heel toe your feet in a little closer. Then you can take a ragdoll here, grab opposite elbows. Peace fingers to your toes, grab around your ankles, just rock and sway a little side to side. Take one more breath in. Stay through your breath out, then release your grip. And inhale with a flat back, come up. And exhale back to warrior two. Take one more breath in. Stay through your breath out. And inhale to warrior one. And bring your hands to your heart. Step your left foot up to meet your right. Take a breath in. Then step your right foot back. Coming into warrior one on the left side. So left foot stays forward. Back foot at about a 45-degree angle, grounding through the outside of your back foot. Hips square towards the front, chest towards the front. Take a breath in. And open arm twist. Take your right arm forward, left arm back. Hold, breathe, and reach. Strong here in your core, active through your hands. Stay through this exhale. And inhale back to your warrior one. Hold on to your right wrist. And exhale, side body stretch. Keeping your right ribs back or forward. Just keeping your chest square towards the front of the room. Take one more breath in. Sink a little deeper on the exhale. Inhale, rise. And exhale, cactus your arms. Inhale, reach up, straighten your front leg. Pyramid pose, long spine. As you slowly lower again, you can bring your hands to your shins, hands to a block, hands to the floor. Biggest thing here is keeping your hips square. And breath in, and exhale, fold deeper. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Last time, lengthen. And fold. Inhale, come all the way up. And exhale, bend at your front knee. One more breath in, warrior one. And exhale, open to your warrior two. Again, adjust your stance as needed. Typically, it's a little wider of a stance than your warrior one. Again, hips underneath your shoulders. Arms reach wide. You can take your gaze over your left fingertips. Flip your left palm. In reverse warrior, take your left hand up and back. Right hand down your thighs, supporting you. Not too much weight there. One more breath in. Take it to your side angle pose. Left elbow, left thigh. Right arm can reach straight up. If you want, you can take it, extend it out even further. Hold and breathe here. Strong in your foundation. See if maybe you can let your left hip just sit a little deeper. Again, paying attention to this positioning of your left knee over your ankle. So if it's too far forward, maybe take your knee back or slide your foot forward to give yourself a solid base. This way you're stacking your joints and it's less stress on your knee. Stay through this breath out. And reverse triangle as you breathe in, straighten your left leg, reach your left hand high. Pause for a moment. One more breath in, arms out wide to a T, triangle pose. Reach forward, knock your hips back, left hand down to your left leg, right arm high to the ceiling. From here, you can take your gaze up towards your fingertips. Hold and breathe. And stay through one more breath out. And inhale, rise up, arms to a T. This time take a star pose. Heels in, toes out, hands to the ceiling, palms to touch overhead. And exhale, sit low in a goddess pose. So knees and toes point in the same direction. And try keeping your tailbone tucked so you're not leaning forward, but your shoulders stay over your hips. Now let your hands hang low. Inhale, sweep them up, palms touch. Exhale, can you sit a little deeper? One more time, inhale, sweep them up. Palms touch, and exhale, sit a little deeper. This time, bring your hands to your inner thighs. Lengthen your spine as you breathe in. And exhale, twist. So dip your left shoulder, gaze over your right shoulder. And press against your left leg. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, twist to the left. So dip your right shoulder, gaze over your left. Inhale, center. Exhale, take it to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, center. And exhale to the right. One more time to the left and center. Exhale up. Inhale, goddess pose, hands to touch. Exhale, sit a little deeper. And inhale, rise back to your star. And exhale, warrior two. Breath in and breath out. Inhale, sweep your right hand high, come back into your warrior one. Exhale, hands to your heart, step your right foot up to meet your left. So getting back in a standing pose. I'm gonna play with the tree for just a moment. So ground, starting with the right side, ground firmly through your left leg. Now if you're having issues balance, if you're by a wall, feel free to use a wall. Otherwise, you can always stay in a kickstand position. Just bringing your right heel towards your left knee. Keep your toes on the floor. You can stay right here. If you want to take it further, bring your foot up onto your calf, maybe onto your thigh. Just avoid pressing directly onto your knee. Whatever variation you choose, both legs press into one another. Both hands press into one another. So you're grounding down, lifting up. Your core is strong. Now feel free to stay here. If you want to take it further, maybe you send your arms out wide. You can send them high. You can take a back bend. You can close your eyes if you want to play with your balance, but we're here for 3 more breaths. Last breath, in, palms together, and exhale, hands to your heart, ground both feet. If you need to shake it out, shake it out. Now ground firmly through your right leg. Again, choose your variation here. You can start with a kickstand. You can bring your foot to calf. Just avoid pressing again on your knee. So right leg against your left, squeeze tight, find your steady foundation, and if you're shaking and wobbling, feel free to get back into it. Feel free to ground, use your wall. And if you want to, again, feel free to send your hands high. Here for 3 more breaths. Last breath in, palms to touch. And exhale, hands to your heart, both feet on the floor. And inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, open arm twist, left arm forward, right arm back. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, opposite side, left arm back, right arm forward. Inhale, mountain pose, grab your left wrist. Exhale, side body stretch. Inhale, center, grab your right. Exhale to the left. Inhale, center, and back bend as you breathe out. Inhale, mountain pose, hands together. Now exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, hands to the mat. You can step back to a plank. Go ahead and come down to your knees, cross your ankles, sit over your legs. Swinging your legs. Or bring them as close to your glutes as you can. Maybe hold on to your knees as you lower down to your back. Now feet about hips distance. And if you can, reach your middle finger, see if you can swipe the back of your heels. If you can reach them, great. If you can't, it's all right, we'll get there maybe. Feet down, shoulders flat on the mat, bridge pose, ground and lift your hips. Now press evenly through your feet. Squeeze your thighs, squeeze your glutes, lift your chest towards your chin. Hold and breathe here. Got it for 3. And stay for 2. And 1, exhale, slowly lower down. We're going to take a supine pigeon pose here. So keep your left foot flat on the mat, knee stays bent, and just cross your right ankle over your left leg. Now if this is enough, feel free to stay here. If you want to take it a little further, interlace your fingers behind your left thigh. And try keeping your shoulders on the mat. If you want to take it further yet, interlace your fingers over your shin. Again, shoulders full towards the floor. Try keeping your tailbone on the mat. Give yourself just a moment here. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, let it go. Let your left foot flat on the mat. And take your arms out wide to a T. Just taking a gentle twist here. Let your left thigh roll towards the floor. Let your right foot fall flat on the floor. And keeping your chest to the ceiling. If you want, you can gaze over your right fingertips. Just pausing here for 3. Taking it back to center in 2. And 1, back to center. Uncross your legs. If you want a windshield wiper, knock your legs to the right, to the left. Come back to center. Feet flat on the mat. Hands by your sides, palms face down. Another bridge pose. Ground through your feet, lift your hips. Again, weight here is in your shoulders. Gaze stays straight up. You can press your palms into the floor. Hold here for 3. Lower, 2, and 1. Hips down. Now keep your right foot flat on the mat. Cross your left foot over your right. Again, you can stay right here. If you want, you can even press your left hand against your thigh. Otherwise, interlace your fingers underneath your thigh or over your shin. Finding your variation, shoulders on the mat, tailbone on the mat. Hold and breathe here. Last breath in. And exhale, ground your right foot. Send your arms out to a T. And go ahead and let your right thigh fall on the mat, left foot on the mat as well. So gentle twist, left knee stays to the ceiling. You can take your gaze up or maybe look over your left fingertips. And just here for 3. Stay for 2. And 1. Inhale, come back to center. Uncross your legs, knock them to the left. Center and knock them to the right. Back to center. And bring your knees into your chest. Rock a little side to side. Now here, option, you can take a waterfall pose, just kicking your heels straight up to the ceiling. If it feels more comfortable, feel free to keep your hands on your thighs. Chin stays tucked, so as much of your spine as possible on the floor. If you're by a wall, feel free to move to the wall. Just kick your heels at the wall. Or if you want to use a block, you can set the block underneath your sacrum and kick your heels high. So just different variations for some inversions here. You got it here for 3. Stay for 2. And 1. Exhale, slowly lower your legs. If you have a block underneath you, lift your hips, move it out. And bring your knees into your chest. Wrap your arms around your shins. Bring your forehead up to meet your knees. Tiny little ball. Take a big inhale here. And exhale, Shavasana. Let your legs lay long. And arms rest at your sides. Allow yourself to just be still. Allow yourself to observe how you're feeling right here, right now. And observing without any judgment. Let your breath come and go. Notice how your heart beats, its power, its pace. And if you need to stay longer, stay as long as you need. As you're ready, welcome movements to your fingers, your toes, ankles, your wrists. Rock your head, maybe take a full body stretch. If you want to, take a fetal position to either side, using an arm as a pillow. As you're ready, press yourself up into a comfortable seat. Shoulders up and down your back, tall through the crown of your head, and sweep your hands high, palms together. And exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Bring your left hand on your heart, right hand over your left. Acknowledge yourself for showing up, for doing this for you. And thank you for sharing your practice with me. It's been such a pleasure, such an honor. And until next time, I wish you well, and namaste. All right, well again, thank you so much for taking part in Small Worlds class. My name is Gilbert, and yeah, keep an eye out on their Small World Yoga's Instagram page, their Facebook page. It has a list of all the classes that they're offering, free classes that are online live, or else check out the YouTube library for all the different classes that we've got stored on there. So a bunch of different styles, from more gentle flows, power flows, to seated chair yoga, restorative type stuff. So yeah, got a little something for everyone. And again, thank you so much for your time. It's been a pleasure. Until next time, take care.